As we get older, especially after hitting 70, the topic of staying healthy and living long becomes more and more important. It's really important to understand health indicators at this point in life, as they can give us some valuable insights into our overall well being and how long we might live for. If you can spot these signs, you can make choices that will make you healthier and happier. Studies have shown that there are certain signs that can predict how long someone will live, and knowing about these can help us take action. There are 7 key signs to watch for. These are staying at a healthy weight, doing regular exercise, eating a balanced diet full of nutrients, managing stress well, having good social connections, going for regular health checkups, and getting enough sleep. All of these things have a big impact on how long we live and the quality of our lives. For example, staying active and maintaining a healthy weight can reduce the risk of chronic diseases, while strong social ties have been linked to better mental health and longer life expectancy. It's really important to get viewers on board by showing them that taking action now can make a big difference to their future health. This means being aware of these signs and working to improve them. Making small changes to our lifestyle can make a big difference. For example, we should eat more fruit and veg, find fun ways to exercise, and make sure we get enough sleep. By focusing on these aspects of health, we can improve our quality of life and increase our chances of living longer, healthier lives. At the end of the day, understanding and acting on these health indicators is a great way to take charge of our well being as we get older, making sure that our later years are not just about living longer, but also feeling full of energy and happiness. Walking speed is a great way to measure how fit you are, and it's a simple way to see how healthy you are in general. Studies have repeatedly shown that people who walk faster tend to have better health and live longer. There are a few reasons why this might be, like cardiovascular health, muscle strength, and balance. All of these are really important for staying independent as we get older. Studies have shown that older people who walk at a good pace often have fewer chronic diseases, like heart disease and diabetes, compared to those who walk slowly. Imagine you've got two people, one who walks at a leisurely pace of about 1 mile per hour and another who goes at a speed of 3 miles per hour. The faster walker is likely to have better cardiovascular health, greater muscle mass, and improved mobility, all of which contribute to a higher quality of life and increased longevity. On the other hand, the slower walker might have problems like being more fragile and a higher chance of falling, which can lead to serious health problems. Grip strength is a key health indicator that shows how well your muscles are working and how much energy you have. It's really important for checking on your overall health. Studies have shown that grip strength is linked to various health outcomes, including how long you live, your daily living abilities, and the risk of chronic diseases. A strong grip often means you've got healthy muscles, which is key for day to day activities and staying independent as we get older. For example, think about two people, one with a grip strength of 30 kilograms and another with a grip strength of 60 kilograms. The person with the stronger grip is likely to have better muscle health, better mobility, and a lower risk of conditions like sarcopenia, which is the age related loss of muscle mass. On the other hand, if someone's grip strength is weaker, they might have trouble doing everyday things, which can lead to health problems and more chances of getting hurt. If you want to improve your grip strength and overall muscle health, it's really helpful to add specific exercises to your routine. Simple activities like squeezing a stress ball, using hand grippers, or doing wrist curls with light weights can really help improve your grip strength. And exercises like deadlifts and pull ups not only work your grip strength, but they also engage a bunch of other muscle groups, so they're great for your overall fitness. Doing regular resistance training can also help keep your muscles healthy, making sure you stay strong and fit as you get older. It's really important to keep a balance as it can have a big effect on your overall health and the risk of falling, especially for older people. It's really important to keep your balance if you want to do your day to day activities safely and on your own. Not being able to balance well can make you more likely to fall over, which is one of the main causes of injury and death among older people. If you're having balance issues, you might find it harder to get around and feel less confident, which can obviously make you more likely to fall over and get hurt. Simple exercises like standing on one leg, walking heel to toe, or doing yoga poses can improve your balance and strengthen the muscles that support stability. So, if you add these exercises to your regular fitness routine, you'll get better balance, coordination, and flexibility, which means less chance of you falling over. Focusing on balance training can make you more independent, reduce your risk of injury, and help you to live longer and healthier. If we can get people to understand balance as a key health indicator, we can help them to embrace practices that improve their physical capabilities and overall quality of life. The quality of your sleep is really important if you want to live a long time because it's connected to your overall health and well-being. Getting enough of the right kind of sleep is really important for how your body works, like your immune system, how well you think, and your emotions. If you don't get enough sleep, you're at risk of a bunch of health problems like obesity, heart disease, and mental health issues, which can all shorten your life. For example, think about two people, one who always gets a good 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and another who has trouble sleeping and only gets 4 to 5 hours. If you sleep enough, you'll probably feel healthier, happier, and more awake. If you don't get enough sleep, you might feel tired all the time, stressed, and at risk of getting really sick. Studies have shown that people who sleep regularly tend to be healthier than those who don't. Studies show that people who make sleep a priority and stick to a regular routine tend to have lower levels of anxiety and depression, as well as better cardiovascular health. There are a few things you can do to sleep better and be healthier. Creating a calming bedtime routine, like reading or practicing relaxation techniques, can help your body know it's time to wind down. Also, if you try to go to bed and wake up at roughly the same time every day, that can help keep your body clock in sync. If you limit how much time you spend on your screen before bed and make sure your room is nice and quiet, you might find you sleep better. If you know how important it is to get enough sleep, you can make sure you get enough. That way, you'll be healthier and live longer. Talking about how important it is to get enough sleep can help people make real changes that will make them feel better. Nutrition is really important for staying healthy, especially as we get older. The connection between what older people eat and their health is pretty important. As we get older, changes in our metabolism, taste, and appetite can mean we don't get all the nutrients we need, which can affect our overall health. It's really important to eat well to keep your energy levels up, support your immune system, and avoid getting sick. For example, think about two people, one who eats a lot of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, and another who eats a lot of processed foods full of sugars and unhealthy fats. If you eat healthily, you're more likely to be fit and well, and you'll probably have a lower risk of conditions like heart disease and diabetes. On the other hand, someone with poor eating habits might put on weight, experience more inflammation, and be more likely to develop serious health issues. Studies have shown that older people who focus on eating well tend to have a better quality of life and live longer. Foods that are full of nutrients, like vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, can help fight the effects of aging and keep you feeling good overall. Foods like leafy greens, berries, nuts, and fatty fish are full of nutrients that are really good for your heart, brain, and immune system. Managing stress is really important if you want to live longer, because constant stress can have a really bad effect on your physical and mental health. If you're under constant stress, it can lead to all sorts of health problems, like heart disease, a weaker immune system, anxiety, and depression. When you're under constant stress, your body produces more cortisol, which can lead to inflammation and other health issues. For example, think about two people, one who can keep stress at bay through mindfulness and relaxation techniques, and another who always seems to be under the weather and doesn't have any ways to deal with it. People who practice stress management tend to be healthier, more emotionally resilient, and less likely to develop chronic diseases. But if you're someone who's always stressed, you might find it harder to get to sleep, you might feel tired all the time, and you might be more likely to get really sick. There are a few things you can try to help viewers manage stress. So, mindfulness practices like meditation and breathing exercises can help you feel more calm and less anxious. Regular exercise is a great way to relieve stress and boost your mood. Whether you're into walking, yoga, or other activities, it's good for you. Also, it's important to have strong social connections and to be able to talk to friends or family about how you're feeling. Social relationships are really important for staying healthy and feeling good. Studies have shown that people who have strong social connections tend to have lower levels of stress, better mental health, and a reduced risk of chronic diseases. Friends and family can be a great support network, helping us to deal with life's ups and downs. For example, think about two people, one who's always hanging out with their close friends and family, and another who spends most of their time on their own. If you're someone who's got a lot of social connections, you're more likely to be happier, healthier, and feel more purposeful. But if you're someone who's more isolated, you might feel lonelier, more anxious, and more likely to have health problems. Studies have shown that being social is great for your health and can help you live longer. People who get involved in local activities, keep up with their friends and family, and nurture those bonds often say they're happier and more satisfied with life. On the other hand, people who don't socialize much might find their mental and physical health suffers, and they might even die younger. If we can get people to focus on their social lives, it can make them happier. There are lots of simple things you can do to get more socially active. For example, you could reach out to friends, join clubs or your groups that match your interests, or volunteer in the community. All of these activities can help you get to know new people and make new friends. Also, making sure you spend quality time with your loved ones, like having meals or regular phone calls, can help you bond more deeply and get more emotional support. So, to sum up, we've had a look at a few of the main signs that show how long you're going to live and how healthy you'll be. And we've stressed how important it is to be proactive about your health. There are 7 things to look out for: staying at a healthy weight, doing regular exercise, having good grip strength, keeping balanced, getting enough sleep, eating well, and managing stress. All of these things are really important in deciding how long we live and the quality of our lives. If we can spot and deal with these signs, we can keep our health and energy levels up as we get older. It's really important to take steps towards a healthier future. So, we should all try to get some exercise on a regular basis, be more careful about what we eat, learn to handle stress better, and make sure we have good friends around us. Even small changes can make a big difference to how we feel and how long we live. It's never too late to start making positive changes, and the benefits can be huge. We'd like you to take action today by looking at your own health indicators and working out what you can do to improve. Every little helps when it comes to being healthier and living longer, right? So, whether it's committing to a daily walk, trying out new healthy recipes, or reaching out to friends and family for support, every step counts. If you found this useful, why not subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with anyone who might benefit from it? Spreading the word about these important health indicators is a great way to empower ourselves and our communities to prioritize longevity and well being. Let's work together to take charge of our health and make our future brighter and healthier. Thanks for joining us, and we'll be sharing more valuable insights with you in future videos.